And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So we are live from the Cherokee County Country Club, and we have the Varsity Cherokee girls running right now. We had some technical difficulties to start off with, so trying to get caught up with the girls running here. And it looks like our ninth ranked girls runner is actually here in first place right now. I'm coming across the first half-mile marker here. I wasn't able to start up my timer, so I'm not really sure where we're sitting at right now. But when they passed us coming off the start, it looked like we had 4 girls in the top 10 right now. So we do have, it looks like Carson Egnich in first as for right now. London Rogge looks like she's close behind in third there. So beautiful night here in Cherokee, running the last cross-country meet of the regular season for our high school cross-country athletes. The last home meet for a lot of the seniors, and we'll have their names later on tonight here for our seniors that are running their last home meet. So bittersweet moment for those individuals running their last meet at home here. So as we run around the course here, we're going to try to get some good shots of our varsity girls running this afternoon, and Gabe Fuller's here with me running the camera here tonight. So we'll run around the course here, trying to get the best possible view of what we're looking at here at our fine Cherokee golf course here. So we'll try to catch up with the varsity runners here as they head over to the west. Trying to be sure we're conscientious of all the other folks that are out here on the golf courses too. Lots of teams here tonight, lots of spectators. And a lot of athletes stretching out here, getting ready to go for their race. So it looks like the first mile is done for them right now. So we'll be cutting across the course here, trying to catch up with them. They're a lot faster than we are when it comes to knowing where everything's at here on the course, and a lot of great athletes out this year. It's really nice to see so many different athletes out for cross country. So like I said, so it is the last night for many of our senior runners, their last home meet here. So it looks like we have Austin Wilkie will be running his last meet, Riley Bainbridge, Grace Ballou, Josh Lauk, Carter Jacobson, Gabe Castro, and Elizabeth Ellis. And Ulysses Placido is one of our other runners that ran the JV race earlier tonight, and so he's already finished up for the night here. But we'll hopefully catch up with these runners when they're coming across here. So, like I said, beautiful night for the last home meet here in Cherokee, and varsity girls are running right now. So we're hoping to catch up with them as they come across the trail right in front of us here. So the kids have put in a lot of good work talking to Dave Ellis and Coach Dave Ellis and Coach Matt Hoskinson. They put in a lot of great work, a lot of miles in. So they do a summer program where they actually track their miles, and they were awarded different colored T-shirts for their different miles that they throw in during the summer. So it looks like we finally caught up with them here. Bob Lee is running the first head cart coming around the first mile marker here. It looks like we have Kirsten Agnich, the number 9 runner in the state here, is in second right now, running a really strong race. No doubt she has that first runner in her sights and trying to run her down here in the next 2 miles. So it looks like we have London Rogge there, along with another Braves right in a big group there, trying to get through the group and trying to get separated here in the first mile. And there's one of our seniors, Riley Bainbridge, trying to push through some of the heat today. It's a little hotter than what we've seen for some of our cross-country meets. There were some of them that we went to where we were in sweatshirts, and last week we were in a sweatshirt and jeans and a stocking hat. Told the group that we were with that probably should have wore some warmer clothes here. So then we have another Cherokee runner coming across the 1 mile mark here. Working strong, getting ready to roll through the next third of the course here. And so they're running out to the west here, going around the green, and then coming back up the hill here. The downhill is probably one of the top places where the runner can really stride out, get some good speed running down the hill there, and then coming up the hill, they use that momentum to try to power through. So yep, Kirsten Egan still in second, looking at running down that the first runner there. Couldn't really see where that first runner was from. Could you see where that were from, Gabe? Okay. But yeah, real good, strong race from our Cherokee runners today. Really rocking through this beautiful course. Beautiful night for doing some running. As you can see, one of the really neat things about cross country meets is all the spectators that come from the different towns. You have parents, friends, and everyone cheers on everybody. So that's one of the really great things about the sport. As you can see there, Coach Matt Hoskinson running along with the runners, talking them through what they need to do, giving them some inspiration throughout the long 5K, which is a little over 3 miles, is what they'll be running tonight. Another host of Cherokee runners coming up the hill here. Trying to get through this super tough course that they're running here. It's the home course, but it's one of the tougher ones that's around in our conference, with all the hills here at the Cherokee Golf Course. So we are going to try to go mobile here and try to get some shots of the leaders. So bear with us while we're running through the course here. Get a good look at the varsity boys warming up here. Go through and see if we can't get somewhere towards the finish line here. So as you can see, lots of spectators out here tonight. It's a beautiful night. Beautiful night for running. So I think if we get down here, we should be able to get them coming across that back side of the race there. And actually right in front of us here, Rita Todd is getting some good setups for some pictures that she'll be taking for the runners as well too. So we'll get set up here on the backside with Coach Matt Hoskinson. He's quick. So it looks like we'll get set up right here on the. Looks like we got the leaders coming right up the trail at us here. So we'll get set up here to get them rocking and rolling right up the hill here to the west. So we're looking at the southeast, southwest side of the course right now. Good strong runner from MOC Floyd Valley in the front there. Haven't been around these races enough, and seems like we race against different folks all the time. So yeah, it looks like Kirsten Agnich still in second here, looking to push through that the last half of the race here to catch up with that runner from MOC Floyd Valley. She is ranked 9th in the state, and only a junior, so lots of good things to come from her senior year here next year here in Cherokee. And as we look through too, like I said, it's the last home race for a lot of our seniors here. So Coach Ellis has been really good, and Coach Hawkinson has been real good at posting those things on our Facebook, on their Facebook page at Cherokee Cross Country. And so it looks like we have another Cherokee runner coming up through here. Can't really see who it is right at the moment. Coach Ellis giving her some encouragement as she's running through the course here. Then we have London Rogge working through, trying to shake out those muscles as get them through. So yeah, a 5K is nothing to frown about. This is these are one of the hardest courses that they do run. So yeah, lots of ups and downs through this course here. And as I was saying, so we do have some seniors running their last home race. So there's Riley Bainbridge there, rocking through this course on this beautiful night here in Cherokee. Then we'll have a couple more runners coming through here as we rock through this course. So we do have a couple more seniors I'd like to congratulate on their year that they've had here, running their last home race in Cherokee. So you have Elizabeth Ellis, Ulysses Placido, and then you have Gabe Castro, Carter Jacobson, Josh Lauk, Riley Bainbridge, Grace Ballou, and Austin Wilkie. Be running their last home race here tonight. Some of them ran the JV race earlier today, and so they're getting finished up here. And as we look back, facing the west here, we do see them coming towards us from the east. So we got a good vantage point here. Watching this girls' varsity race, and I'm assuming here we're probably almost half done with this girls' varsity race here. Strong pace from these top leaders here running through this difficult course. So you can hear the spectators around really just cheering for all of the runners out here. And like Gabe and I were talking earlier tonight, I'm like, I cheer for all of them, because I could tell you what, I definitely wouldn't be able to do half of what they do. 6 mile practices and up the hills and everything too. So yeah, it's quite the sport and quite the spectacle to see all of these folks here, despite the situation the world's in right now, out cheering for their favorite athletes. So we had Riley Lubeck just run through here, and got Dave Ellis giving her some encouragement running through there. Then we have London Rogge running through here too. So yeah, lots of good sportsmanship, lots of good camaraderie among these cross-country runners, cheering on each other. So even when you see some of these folks finish the race, they come on back and keep cheering on their fellow teammates and other runners that are around here as well too. So yeah, got a great shot of Dave there cheering on a senior, Riley Bainbridge, in her last home race here, and really rocking with this team. I mean, a large cross-country group that they have goes all the way from seniors in high school all the way down to middle schoolers too. So it's a great program that Coach Hoskinson and Coach Ellis have built here in Cherokee, and it's just I talk to a lot of the kids that are running and in cross-country, and they love it, and you can see it. There's Facebook Live videos and off of it, so they do try to keep it super fun for the kids that are training for this and running these races every week. So, Gabe, I think we'll try to get out of here and try to get towards the finish here, where we can get some of them. We got some more runners coming up behind us, so we're gonna definitely be courteous to them and not cutting across in front of them or anything like that. And we'll rock and roll and try to get to the start line here. So it looks like we just passed the ending cart there. So it looks like we should be pretty good to get up here towards the finish here and get a good vantage point for the finish of the race here. As you can see there, we do have state-of-the-art timing equipment and everything too, where they actually, some of them actually have it's all GPSed and based off of where they come across the finish line. That's what their time is. So yeah, lots of good stuff coming out of this cross country. So we can actually see some of the varsity boys moving up here. Their race will start here in about 10 minutes. So here at the finish line here in Cherokee, looking at a beautiful night for some running and some cross country action here. Waiting for the girls varsity meet to finish up. As we can see across the field, see some runners getting across and getting rocking and rolling for this finish here. It's one of the great things is they run these 5Ks, and they try to pace themselves as much as they can throughout the race to try to beat the other runners in front of them and try to encourage everybody else. And they get to that last turn here in Cherokee, and you'll see them start turning the jets on and really run through here. So it looks like we have our first varsity finisher coming up. First varsity girls finisher looks like from MOC Floyd Valley. Across the finish line there, so it'd be a great start for them for this girls race here. It looks like Kirsten Agnich finishing through, running strong all the way through the line there, doing a great job today. Like I said, she's a junior and number 9th in the state right now as far as ranked in girls cross country. So it's one of the awesome things. She trains all summer for these races and really works hard to try to get herself better each and every time she comes out. So waiting here, and you can kind of see where we get kind of crowded at the start finish line here. Everybody cheering on their favorite athletes, family, kids, grandchildren. I mean, it's really a family affair for some that come out to the races here. Looks like we got another Cherokee runner finishing strong here. Yep, and that is the as we can see there's a lot of folks rushing up on the line here, and you have some of the kids that run these races. They give it their all in the last few hundred meters into this race, and they give it their all, and they come over the start-finish line, and they're gassed. They just you got some people that collapse, some people that need help standing up. It's really the dedication that these athletes put into the sport. Run their all and make sure that they have nothing left by the end of the race. So it looks like we have London Raggi about ready to finish here. Another strong runner for Cherokee here, coming across the finish line in fine fashion. Then you have some more runners that they just turn on the jets there at the end of the race. So lots of good runners here from all over Northwest Iowa. I think I've seen some runners from Emoy Floyd Valley, Unity Christian. Got another one from Cherokee finishing up here, and Riley Bainbridge right at the end there turns on the jets and passes the runner to steal a place. That just tells you that dedication that they have to having some in reserve and running their race. So it looks like we have some runners from Sioux Center here. Like I said, MOC Floyd Valley. I've seen some Unity Christian runners here as well too, and probably have that on the page here if I took a look at it here. So yeah, we have runners we have the Lamar's boys here, MOC Floyd Valley, Sheldon, Sioux Center, Spirit Lake, Cherokee, Storm Lake. Like I said, Trinity Christian, Unity Christian, Western Christian, and it looks like Spencer brought down their middle schoolers today too to run in the middle school race that was a little bit earlier today. But like I said, that's the dedication that these runners have as we have a Sioux Center runner that collapses at the finish line here, getting some help up and getting some water, and you know they really, like I said, they really turn on the jets on that last portion of the race and give it their all. And by the time they cross the finish line, they really don't have anything left. We'll try to do some better timing on that and start my stopwatch a little bit for the boys varsity race here to try to give you some times at the finish. Unfortunately, with some technical difficulties that we were having, we didn't get a good start. Missed the start of the varsity girls race here due to some technical difficulties. As you can notice, we're kind of mobile here tonight, so running off of power packs and hot spots and running through a golf cart here tonight at the Cherokee golf course. So we have another Cherokee runner finish really strong. Get through that 5K here in Cherokee. Like I said, one of the more difficult courses here that they do run is our home course here in Cherokee, due to a lot of hills and a lot of ups and downs and turns. And you go to some courses and they're kind of flat, and most of the time they're all run on golf courses. So we have some golf courses that are pretty flat, and they can come around and go down over bridges. Like last week we were in Paulina, and a lot of the course that was over there, they actually ran across a couple bridges and some creeks there in Paulina. Beautiful course there in Paulina. A little colder than it was tonight though, so that's one of the nice things about tonight. I'm not sure what it is, probably mid-70s right now. Little bit of a breeze coming too, so it keeps them darn little black bugs away that keep biting you. I don't know if it has to do with harvest, Gabe, or what it is, but man, you go outside for about 5 minutes, those little black bugs are all over you. So a little breeze here tonight here in Cherokee, and it kind of keeps those little buggers away. So another strong runner from Spirit Lake coming across the finish line, and another runner from Cherokee as well too. see if I can get some names here for those girls that were running across. With a lot of people here at the finish line, it's kind of hard to see who was coming across the finish line at that point. All of our race results are always posted on the Cherokee Cross Country Facebook page. So later on tonight, they will have an update there on, like I said, an update on their Facebook page of what the race results were, and they will have those posted. Most of the time, it's a couple hours after the meet ends here, so they get those race results and get everything all posted. So we are going to head over here to our starting point for the boys varsity race. So bear with us while I navigate the course here and try to get a good vantage point for that Cherokee varsity boys race. I haven't heard the gun go off yet, so I'm going to try to get my, they always say don't text and drive, so what about I'm trying to start a stopwatch and drive? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Or all right, so try to get back up where we were there. Try to also hear for the gun. Get set up here for that varsity boys race here. We do have a couple runners here running that varsity boys race. The last home meet here, so that'll be Austin Wilkie and Josh Lauk will be running this, and Gabe Castro will be running that last varsity home race of their high school cross-country careers. I'm not sure if they're going to have be running cross-country in college or anything like that, but some of these kids they definitely have the ability to do that. So looking here at the scoring for some cross-country, for the cross-country event here in Cherokee, it does look like for the girls varsity race and the boys varsity race, it looks like that the top 5 runners count for scores. So you can run 7 runners in the race, but the top 5 that finish get scored, and then it comes out to those results here to see what those are like. And like I said, the race results are normally posted on the Cherokee Cross Country Facebook page. The coaches do a great job of when they get those results and get those posted. So I did just get told that texting and driving on a golf cart is not good. Coach Matt Hoskins' wife Nicole drove past me and was evidently listening to us here on Fuller Digital Solutions live off of YouTube, and definitely looking at the YouTube and the YouTube live stream that we have going on right now, and telling me that I probably shouldn't be texting and driving while we come across here. So getting my stopwatch pulled up on my watch here so we can kind of give you some times of when the boys varsity race is going to be going here. It looks like should be starting any time here. With they do try to keep a close eye on the time here, because some of these schools do have a long trip home, and once the runners get warmed up and stuff, they do want them to get started really soon. So normally a whistle before, and then the starter will get everybody to their starting positions, and then the gun will go off for the start of the boys varsity race here. I believe the starter for the Cherokee races are actually former Cherokee wrestler and former high school principal Paul Furman is actually one of the starters, and I seen I call her Coach Deb Hankins was over there too, helping out with the timers and everything for this race as well. So it's good to see a lot of community support here for our cross country runners. no matter what age. They're here for the middle school meet, here for the all up through the varsity meet as well too, helping out with and volunteering their time to really have this event go off without a hitch. So this is one of our first ever live streams for a cross country race. So kind of learning as we go here with our mobile unit that we have here, mobile unit, aka golf cart. I'm sure later on we'll get some upgrades and get some good stuff. So it looks like the gun just went off for the boys varsity race here. They're going to be running here to the east side of the golf course, making a turn, and then heading back turning and heading back southwest as well too. So a lot of teams here tonight. So we'll have a lot of I would say probably. It's a big pack there. It probably looks like, I would say, geez, probably about 70, 80 runners here running for the varsity meet here. So we got some good, strong varsity boys runners here. It looks like Colton Samsel and Austin Wilkie in the front here. And then Jonathan Roosh and Josh Lauk kind of in the middle. And then Nicholas Aline is running varsity here tonight. Good, strong runner for Cherokee too, and he'll be in that group here as well too. So what we'll do is we'll try to get another vantage point here for the boys cross country race, the boys varsity cross country race here. Streaming to you live on our YouTube channel. This is Fuller Digital Solutions here in Cherokee, broadcasting our first ever cross country meet. So lots of good stuff coming here. So as they come around the bend here to the east, they are gonna make a turn to the south here. Colton Samsel, they're leading the group here, with Sam Gavers there in a close second. Jonathan Roosh there for Cherokee, and also Josh Lauk there as well too. A little better vantage point here when there's not a lot of spectators, so you can actually kind of see the group here. So nobody coming on this other side, so we'll get spun around here real quick and see if we can't get them coming up the hill here, and heading back to the so they come around that green there on the golf course here in Cherokee, and then head off to the west. So Colton Samsel there leading the pack for Cherokee. Got a couple different runners there from different schools, and then Sam Gabers for Cherokee, Austin Wilkie, Jonathan Roosh, Josh Lauk, and it looks like that's Xavier Heineman there, and then Nicoline is running there for Cherokee as well too, finishing up the pack. So close group there for the boys varsity race. A lot of these races really just everyone runs their own race and gets going, and they kind of spread out, but a good tight pack there. Everybody kind of running together, trying to keep up with everybody throughout the beginning of this race here. So they are going to head off to the west, and they do veer off to the north and then come around the green there. So we'll get over to that vantage point for the boys varsity race here. So it looks like they go south of the clubhouse there, and then come back around, and then they'll run through the 1 mile marker here in just a little bit. So we'll try to get to that 1 mile mark. 3 minutes and 20 seconds into this boys varsity race, so very, very early in the race here, but we'll try to get through the traffic, and we get through all the people over there. It's kind of peaceful over here with no and then we got kids throwing a ball, and I really hope we don't get hit. All right, perfect. It was a good catch though. All right, so we get a good vantage point over here for the trying to keep courteous for everybody that's taking pictures and things like that on the golf course here. Trying to find a good angle for getting these Cherokee runners as they come across, and all the other runners that are going to be here from the different schools. So looks like we got some folks set up here for this race here. And last week here in last week the varsity boys actually ended up, I believe it was getting third in Paulina. So really good race for that core group of kids. Um, Yeah, so they did end up getting third there in Paulina. Good strong finish for that core group. We've had some kids out due to some illness, and with the state of the world that we're in, I mean, I think that's something that we almost have to expect here now, with some kids being out due to some exposures or some COVID positive results. So the coaches try to make the best with the runners that we have here. A lot of strong runners in Cherokee. And like I said, a lot of kids out for cross country too. The coaches, Matt Hoskinson and Dave Ellis, have really done a great job with the kids here in Cherokee, and really instilled a good work ethic in them as well too when it comes to getting practices through and staying strong in practice and working through practice. So we'll see Bob Lee there running through the leader cart. Got some strong runners there from MOC Floyd Valley and Sheldon as well too. Look like we got some Alta Aurelia runners and Storm Lake runners, and then for Cherokee, it looks like Sam Gaber's there, pushing with the pack. Colton Samsel is there as well too for Cherokee, trying to get through that big pack that's up front. That's a large pack there, and then Jonathan Roosh there hanging out, running a really strong race last week for Cherokee. Austin Wilkie, couple spots behind him here, pushing through this hilly course here in Cherokee. Josh Lauk there for Cherokee, and Xavier right there too, trying to push through some of the hills and some of the twists and turns that are excuse me, that are here in Cherokee. And there's Nicholas as well too, running strong here today at the last home meet for Cherokee for this year, and for some of those varsity runners, or for some of those senior runners, it'll be one of the last ones that they have here in Cherokee. So we'll get turned around here and get the leaders here coming up the hill. All right, so a quick water break here. Getting a little dry here tonight, so I think I spilled water all over myself too. So sorry, Gabe, about your golf cart. So looking at the runners here for Cherokee, looks like we still have the same order as what we had before. So Sam Gaber's leading the Cherokee group. Colton Samsel there. Jonathan Roosh. And then Austin Wilkie as well too. Coming up the hill here on the north side of the course. Josh Lauk running a strong race today as well too. So they've kind of spread out a little bit here on this kind of on the north side of the course. They go down and then come back up around the green, come down a hill, and then come back up another hill as well too. So kind of spreading out the runners here when it comes to that hill. So kind of breaking it up a little bit, and so as we run through here, we'll see that follow cart come up around the green there. So we'll go ahead and we'll hang on to everything here and try to get back through where we were at before. So give us just a second here, and we'll run back through and try to navigate through everyone. All right, so we're reset up here on the south side of the course, and as we have actually caught up with the lead cart here, where we have looks like we have a runner from Shelton leading the pack here. As you can see, we have Coach Hoskinson and Coach Ellis really make it through this course really quickly, trying to talk to and encourage as many runners as they can. All right, so like I said, they're really spacing out here on the. We're about halfway through the course here, and everybody's really kind of spacing out, looking at what kind of speeds they're at, and so we're actually about 11 minutes into the race here, and so definitely on the back hill, and they're running through, and haven't seen any Cherokee runners come through yet, but should be here real soon. So we got a Unity Christian runner coming through, and then Trinity Christian Spirit Lake as well too. Lots of good runners from all around the area coming here to Cherokee. And then we have Cherokee Sam Gabers, and then we have Coach Hoskinson running with him, trying to get him some encouragement. Colton Samsel crosses right in front of us as well too. Got some really good video of them, and like I said, lots of good sportsmanship from this from the crowd, from other runners here at the race as well too. You know, really cheering everybody on and getting everybody pumped here. So Jonathan Roosh coming across right in front of us here. We are about 12 minutes into the race here. So Austin Wilkie will be coming in front of us here in just a little bit, and then they'll actually come around. So that's hole 9 here in Cherokee. So they go down to the south. They make the turn around hole 8 in Cherokee, and then come down towards hole 9, and then come out by that gravel road just to the west side, and then they'll come around the clubhouse again. So it's really a really nice run, really nice course here. And Josh Lauk running a good strong race here for Cherokee as well too. So he is one of those seniors where this is his last home race here in Cherokee. So there's Nicholas Align here. He's one of our Cherokee varsity runners as well too. Really running a strong race here, working down the hill in Cherokee and getting through this hilly part. So really it looks like a heck of a hill they're going down, and then another heck of a hill they're coming up there on the west side of the golf course here. So they're coming up right behind us here. The leaders are, and running a strong race, getting through a lot of the hills here. So if they get through this part, they come back around and then come back on the north side where a couple more hills, and then it's pretty flat towards the end of the race there. So it looks like Colton Samsel has taken the lead for the Cherokee boys varsity runners. So he is leading that group of 7 here. So we got Colton Samsel and then Sam Gabers here, coming right behind us here, right by the clubhouse. Coach Hoskinson trying to give them some encouragement, trying to get people to run quicker, run faster, trying to get them really to get through the race and run their best race that they can and run the strongest race that they can. So coming up the hill here, Jonathan Roosh is coming up the hill here by the back side of the clubhouse here. So Jonathan Roosh passing us here on the hill, kind of holding his hip a little bit, so maybe a little bit of cramps going on or something like that due to some of the heat from earlier in the day. It's kind of cooled off here a little bit here in Cherokee, but Austin Wilkie powering through here right by the clubhouse on the south side, and then Josh Lauk is coming up the hill as well too. Nicholas is coming, starting to pop up the hill here too. So I think we'll try to get to a better vantage point here and try to get over towards where they're going to finish. Normally a big group of folks running down that area, so we'll take a second here and try to get down to the finish line. All right, so we are parked here at the finish line here for the boys varsity race. Looks like they should be coming in any moment here. Get my stopwatch out. So we are looking at about 16 minutes into that boys varsity race right now. So everyone's starting to come around the finish here. So it looks like we do have a finish here for the Sheldon Orabs. So that runner there at about 16 minutes and 14 seconds. Be a great run here for the Sheldon Orabs here in Cherokee, as we do have a lot of different schools here for Cherokee, or if you're here for this Cherokee cross-country meet. So as I said, last home meet here for a lot of the seniors that have been running. Some of the seniors are running this race right now. We have some girls that ran the varsity meet that are seniors. That'll be their last home meet as well too, and then some of our JV runners will be their last home meet here as well. So it looks like we are about 17 minutes into this boys varsity race here. Should see we've seen a big group coming before, and so another looks like a second place finish there for MOC Floyd Valley. Want to give a big shout out to our coaches, our coaching staff. So Mrs. DeVos, Coach Matt Hoskinson, Coach Dave Ellis for really taking these kids and improving them so much over the last couple years. And I mean, some of these kids have been in cross country. I know with like senior Austin Wilkie, he's been running cross country for the last 6 years. So not only running high school, but being part of that middle school group too. So looks like a good finish for Storm Lake and MOC, another Sheldon runner, and Storm Lake as well too. Looks like an Alta Aurelia runner and then an MOC Floyd Valley runner as well too, as we get to the 18-minute mark here at the boys varsity race here in Cherokee, and you're live with Fuller Digital Solutions, live streaming on our YouTube channel for this last home race for these Cherokee runners. So a lot of good sprinting at the end, holding nothing back as a Alta Aurelia runner crosses the finish line here. So it looks like 18 minutes and 40 seconds is what we're looking at here. Of course, these are all unofficial times. This is what I clocked on my stopwatch on my phone. Yes, Nicole Hoskinson, while I was driving. I heard your shout out there, so I just want to. And we got a Trinity Christian runner finishing strong here at the end. So great finish for that runner there. Like I said, these are all unofficial times here that I have here. So hopefully I don't offend anybody. So we got Colton Samsel finishing up the race here at little under 18 minutes here, and then we got Sam Gabers trying to hold off the runner at the end. I don't know if he ended up holding them off or not there at the end with that. I can't remember what school that was. Runner trying at the end just to get past him, and it looks like we had another close finish there as well too. here at the Cherokee cross country meet. Looks like we have a Unity Christian and an Alta Aurelia runner trying to get across the finish line right now too. And a lot of good, strong running from the varsity boys here. Another good foot race towards the end there as well too. So it looks like we got Austin Wilkie and Jonathan Roosh finishing up here. Looks like Austin made a great run at the end there. Jonathan Roosh looks like kind of holding his hip a little bit. Looks like could be a little bit cramps or something like that happening with some of the cool down. So Josh Lauk running strong across the finish line there. Great job there, Josh. Great job for all the runners here tonight. So we had a middle school race earlier in the day, and then had a JV boys and JV girls meet before the varsity girls started. Ran the varsity meet, and now we're at the boys varsity meet here too. So, like I said, first ever cross-country meet filmed live here with Fuller Digital Solutions, live in Cherokee streaming on our YouTube channel, and trying to kind of get the lay of the land for this and see what kind of works. So I think it worked really good. So Nicholas running hard through the finish line there. So that's a great job for Cherokee. Then we had a Trinity Christian runner run hard at the end, passing another runner there at the end. You do see that a lot with some of these races. You see that you kick at the wrong time and then you run out of gas there at the end too. So finishing up the race here, it looks like we're sitting at around 20 minutes for this race here. So still at you live here for the Cherokee cross country meet, live with Fuller Digital Solutions here in Cherokee, live streaming on our YouTube channel. You can find us. You can subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions. You can get all the area activities there, streaming off our YouTube channel. So lots of different sports: football, volleyball, basketball. Well, this is the first cross country meet that we've ran, so it's kind of been an interesting night. You got some music there playing in the background. That's awesome. So yeah, well, lots of good stuff here in Cherokee. So we're waiting for the last couple runners to finish here, and yeah, lots of. So strong finish there for a Storm Lake runner coming across the line there. I don't know if there'd be any good way to get all the names of the folks that are running here too. I think it'd be a hard thing to do, trying to get all the names of all the kids, but we'll figure out something here. So as we look across the course there, we see the trail cart coming around. So really looking at the end of this boys varsity race here. Looking at let's see, we're about 22 minutes into this boys varsity race. So we'll stay here until that last runner crosses the finish line here. I want to have a big shout out to all of the runners here today. We had a lot of different schools represented here in Cherokee today. So Cherokee, the Lemorris boys were over here. MOC Floyd Valley, Sheldon, Sioux Center, Spirit Lake, Storm Lake, Trinity Christian, Unity Christian, Western Christian, and then it looks like the Spencer Middle Schoolers were here too, running the race here as well too. So lots of good stuff here at the Cherokee Invitational Cross Country Meet. And as we wind down the race here, we have Xavier Heineman for Cherokee coming across the finish line here. And that's one of the great things about it. You can hear everybody really getting behind him, and really that's one of the great things about this sport is everybody runs. We have fans here from Cherokee. We have fellow students here from Cherokee, really cheering on their teammates and their friends. You have parents from other runners here as well too that are really cheering on everybody. So it's a really great sport. The camaraderie of these runners is really awesome. to be able to stay here for the race, even if your kid's already done running, to cheer on those other runners, and to even have still the large group here at the finish line cheering on those last runners here. So it looks like we have a runner from Storm Lake coming across the finish line, pushing towards the end there. So really good turnout here. Lots of spectators, lots of kids here in cross country as well too. Looks like we have one more runner waiting to cross the finish line here. So thanks Gabe for coming out and helping me out with this. This is actually my I don't think I've ever done play-by-play or commentary before. So I went to a couple basketball games with Greg when he was in Cherokee here, and didn't really say much. But if anybody knows me, I like to talk a lot. So I'm Jared Leonard. We're live with Fuller Digital Solutions here in Cherokee at the Cherokee Invitational Cross Country Meet, and that's really great to see a Trinity Christian runner that was already finishing it out with another Trinity Christian runner. So it's a great sportsmanship, great things looking up here in Cherokee. So we have concluded our boys varsity race here in Cherokee. So tune in if you subscribe to the YouTube page or to our Facebook page. Look for Fuller Digital Solutions, and you can subscribe to that, and you have all of our great live streaming of all the area digital or all the area sports streaming live on YouTube off of our page there. So this is Jared Leonard signing off here in Cherokee for Fuller Digital Solutions. Thanks a lot, Gabe, for the ability to do this, and we'll see you guys next time.